perhaps I should say, will not hear
Yeah.
a lot of.
My foul language.
Yeah,
My
I mean,
dirt mouth.
You have dirt mouth. It's this juxtaposition. There you are in this beautiful dress, singing these beautiful songs, and here come the F-bombs.
I know.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. It's so weird because my family don't really swear much. I did think I'm not going to swear, I'm going to be really good, and then I walked on stage and the second word I said was the swear word.
Look who's playing Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
I mean, can you describe the moment? I mean, when you stood on the stage for rehearsals and just looked at the bones of the building, what went through your mind?
Well, I mean, I've been there a lot, you know, when I was younger, to see shows and stuff, and living in London and being British, and everyone kind of knows of it, or they've at least heard of it. So yeah, it gave me complete shivers, and it was a moment I'll never forget.
It's symbolic of the year, though. I mean, when you really think about it, that is a major career accomplishment for any artist. And it was really just a fitting part of this year you've had. What was the pinch me moment in the year?
I think the Grammys, the pinch me moment of my life, really. It's there in the top moments of my life ever. And, you know, I'm still young, I've got so many other things to do, and I doubt I'll ever achieve anything quite as spectacular as that night. I was thinking about it a little bit last night when I was thinking about this interview and stuff like that, and I got a bit choked up because it's amazing to do so well anyway, you know, and to have so many people want to see you live and hear your record and have a record touch so many people that you don't know. It's so bizarre having that many people relate to something that you've gone through. And I remember feeling so alone when I was going through it, and there's like 25 million people that are like, yeah, I get what she's saying.
One of the things I want to talk about, was it 6 months that you basically couldn't sing?
Well, yeah, my voice went on the 1st of October, and then Feb 12th was when I sang again for the first time properly.
Some really big names in the music industry reached out to you during that period of time.
Yeah, I felt really scared and really lonely. I felt like no one understood, and then I just started getting, you know, obviously John's kind of my peer, John Mayer, and he was so brilliant. He really calmed me down, and he could always sort of pick up my tone in the emails of how scared I was. I was getting emails from like Roger Daltrey and Elton John and Steven Tyler, who've been going for decades and decades.
And at that point, when you start to hear from these legends, do you start to say, wait a minute, I'm in a whole different crowd here?
Yeah. The night before the Grammys, Elton John called me at the hotel room. I had no idea who it was. It still cracks me up. So it did make me think a little bit like, oh my God, it's a bit of another level now.
Entertainment Weekly did an issue where they said, here are the 30 greatest artists right now. You were number 1. And it's nice to smile at, but is it possible to live a little in the shadows even when that kind of adulation is being heaped on you?
I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. It is a bit hard, especially sort of, you know, like after the awards this year. It was really horrible. The press were outside my house all the time. They're going through my rubbish, harassing all of my family, and, you know, throwing stones at our windows.
Do you ever wonder what they're looking for, what story they're trying to figure out?
But there isn't, you know. I have no secrets, I never have, and I've always talked so openly about things. So I don't know what they're looking for. But I mean, it has started to calm down now, and I have had to become a complete recluse in order for that to happen. I've managed to sort of stay out of the public eye recently.
One thing our viewers tonight will not see, perhaps I should say will not hear a lot of.
My foul language.
Yeah,
my dirt mouth.
You have dirt mouth. It's this juxtaposition. There you are in this beautiful dress, singing these beautiful songs, and here come the F-bombs.
I know.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. It's so weird because my family don't really swear much. I did think I'm not going to swear, I'm going to be really good, and then I walked on stage and the second word I said was the swear word.
I'm not going to swear. It took 4 seconds.
I know, awful.
On the one hand, some people who write about you like to make it sound like you're a planner, that you plot out things and you have carefully looked at where you want to be, for example, in 5 years. And other articles I read about you made it seem much more haphazard.
Yeah.
Much more that you kind of like to sit back and let things just unfold.
Yeah, I think it is. I am more like that, I think. I've certainly never sort of assessed myself or my life, this is what I want to do by then. Never. I've never ever been like that. But I know exactly who I don't want to be. So, I'm quite good at saying yes and no to things that I do get offered.
Which is you don't want to be,
I don't
mean a name.
I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be in people's faces. And I feel a little bit like I am in people's faces because even though I have hardly done anything because of all of my voice issues,
right.
My music's constantly on radio, it's constantly on TV, like it's, constantly covers of magazines.
But that's not what you mean by being a celebrity. That's that happens outside your control.
Yeah, but it also, if there's more and more stuff on you, people want to kind of have their eyes on you, and that makes the tabloid press make up stories. And that's very much a celebrity thing to me. So, if something's going too well, I will take a seat back.
It's one thing to be the most talked about singer in the world right now. Do you want to be the most talked about singer in the world 10 years from now?
No. I just want to make music. I don't want anyone chatting about me. I still hope I have a little bit of clout in 10 years. But all I've ever wanted to do is sing. I don't want anything getting in the way. I just sing, and I just want it to stay like that.